Let me find out somebody is messing with my Taurus babes out here. Let me find out, okay? That people are being mean to my Taurus placements, okay? Because I don't know what these channel messages that came in are talking about. But one thing I felt for sure is that either someone's trying to pick a fight with you, all right? Someone is literally trying to back you into a corner. And everybody knows when you back a Taurus into a corner, the only thing that they see is red, okay? So I don't know who this message is for, but if you stand in your ground and you're not letting this person bully you or fearmonger you or make you feel like you don't know what it is that you want to do, and they're trying to force you to do something that you don't feel like doing, or they're trying to intimidate you, because I'm picking up a lot of different intimidation type of tactics, okay? All right. If y'all are new to this channel, welcome to Talk Taurus Tarot. Welcome to our little love nest over here on here. If you are over here on here, I can't even talk right. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. I felt the energy and I said, let me jump on here right quick and see what's going on. Let me see what's going on out here in these streets, okay? So someone may be wanting to be with you. I don't know if this is someone fighting with you or against you, but you got some opposition around you, Taurus. All right. And I feel like you're minding your business. You're not trying to start no drama with nobody. But here they come. Someone could be 21, 31. This could have been going on for the past year. Oh, excuse me. I heard 31 years. So let's get into this channel message. Let's start channeling right quick. Let me burn some Palo Santo. I think my sage stopped burning. Yep, it stopped burning. Let's burn some Palo Santo, y'all. Happy Friday. Today is supposed to be a good day, you guys. Today is not supposed to be drama filled. Today is not supposed to be about arguing, bickering. For some of you, you're pregnant. For somebody here, maybe not all of you, but somebody is pregnant. And you could be finding out the gender very soon. Or you're looking forward to finding out the gender. You could be arguing with a child's father. Okay? In regards to this situation, because you are moving on. That ain't going to resonate for everybody, but I am seeing that. So we're going to talk about it. Someone's trying to disrupt your peace, Taurus. Today's supposed to be about love. Okay? Today's supposed to be about love. It's Venusian energy today. So I just don't understand what this energy is about. But for those of you that are trying to take the high road, I heard the hard road. Keep it a low key. Something is over. Like you and somebody else is just completely two different people. Okay? I don't know if this is it feels like a person, I'm going to be honest with you. You're trying to manifest something. You're working on something. You could be like self-employed. But someone here is a smooth operator, okay? Smooth talker. This could be a karmic soulmate for somebody. All I know is that you've invested something in with this person, but they tend to, I don't know, block your creativity or make you feel like no one's fighting for you. No one's petitioning for you. No one is considering how you feel. You got your own personal things going on. However, all these people are interrupting your break. I'm seeing someone keep opening somebody else's door. Like you could be taking a nap and someone just keeps checking on you. But I think you can tell that they're being nosy or they're just being Um, curious George, I'm hearing. This is something deeper. Spirit wouldn't put this on my mind for no particular reason. I feel like there's other people involved. It's not just one person. It's like multiple people are trying to get you to change your mind, or they don't support some type of decision that you made. For others of you, I feel like you may be talking to someone and outside people they don't support your relationship, or they don't support who you're talking to, how you're planning on moving on with your life. This could be like the family members of your ex, I'm hearing. Yeah, legal issues and death. There's also arguments about property, estate, who's supposed to get what, how they're supposed to get it. You just strike me, Taurus, as someone that's a sweetheart. Like, you really don't want no smoke with nobody. You're really not trying to argue and fight and really be in this position. If you're not going to be able to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself, like, you have no problem leaving and moving on. Respectfully, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for someone here. Someone has a long rap sheet. Someone is directing your will. Okay? Directing your will. It's like whatever you come up with, they come up with a rebuttal, or they have something to say in opposition to whatever this is point you're trying to make. Yeah. Because they have secret motives. Someone here definitely secret motives. I heard MIA, so you're missing in action. Someone haven't seen you. 5 of Swords, or they miss you. I'm picking up this hideout energy. It's like you've gone into some type of hideout. You've emotionally removed yourself. You're unfuckwittable. Respectfully. Like, you've taken your emotions out of a situation. You don't care anymore. You don't care anymore about anyone that's immature. You don't care anymore. Like, you're really focusing on work, making the most out of your time. So if you're dealing with anything, when you're guided to read it, to this reading, all of my readings are timeless. So even if you watch this years from now, if this is something that you're dealing with, there may be a message in here for you. All right, you have a lot of people that are jealous of your success. Okay, look at that, milestones and achievement. This is not a coincidence. Something was meant to happen here, but you're not being supported by the people around you. And you could energetically feel it, thinking, man, the envy, the jealousy. Okay, a lot of financial success is coming to you, though. I'm also picking up, like, you invite someone to, like, an event. Someone has, like, some type of affiliate marketing or some type of affiliation with a certain, like, maybe you sell something. Maybe you're a smooth talker and you're trying to share, like, your news with someone, right? Because being self-employed, being an entrepreneur, you have to get into the energy of becoming comfortable with just sharing, right? So you think of a million people, or all the people that you could think of who you would share this information with. You could be sharing it online as well, but I feel like it's your immediate family, the people that you love. It's like, what really hurts is that they don't want to support you. They don't want to show up for you. I heard to hell with you. So, like, someone is really around you, like, talking about something that you do as a career or a hobby is, like, fake. Like, it's not real. Okay? And this is, like, something that you're trying to get up off the ground. Someone's trying to get something up off the ground. But instead of like rallying with you and supporting you with these events, they choose to attack you or attack your character. Someone also has a spouse that's betraying them. Whoa. So I just had a vision of like someone being pregnant by someone else while they're away at work. Okay? Someone goes away at work, but there's someone else. It feels more like a spouse outside of the marriage, or a spouse outside of the relationship. You may have always known that someone wanted to take something from you, but you keep coming out on top. Somebody let this go, but I am seeing like either someone was locked up and there's like strife going on between like baby mama, baby daddy type of energy around money, fighting about who should be allowed to have some type of money, who should be allowed to have X, Y, and Z. And I feel like you're standing your ground on something because you've achieved this, like your ancestors helped you achieve this, but you have like family members that feel like you should be helping them now that you receive some type of funds. Like you should be giving back, but you've already given so much to these people or to your family. And it's like when you came to them and you wanted their support, you invited them to certain events, certain goals or accomplishments. They didn't want to participate then. So you're kind of looking at this situation like, well, I'm not going to share my news with anybody. Someone's going to have a child. They're going to have like a very closed like wedding, where they're not going to tell anyone or anyone in their family that they're getting married. They're not going to tell anyone where they're moving to. It's like you just disappear. It's too much work. You don't want to fight with these people. You don't want to include them. Someone is ready to finally put some odds to rest, but it feels like family. That's what it feels like. And they're willing to do whatever is necessary to manifest a life with you, Taurus, even if it means they have to let certain family members go, certain friends go. But you're going to be shown a lot of different premonitions, because I keep getting like to be continued. I keep seeing the words on a black screen, to be continued. So take it how it resonates. But you're about to find out exactly who's been projecting over you, who's been determined to see you fail. Like you're just about to start getting realizations over and over and over again. And it's all leading up to some type of big achievement. Like you've probably had your inclinations or your suspicions, but you're about to get like a really big reward from spirit. All right. And then when you get this really big reward from your ideas or your innovations, you're going to witness that all of those family members come back around and they're like, do you remember that time when I let you hold $20? Do you remember that time where you had nowhere to go and now you just letting go and you just walking away? Respectfully, when you get some type of funds, it's important not to let someone know, because I feel like this is going to be like a magical event for you. For somebody here, the event that's going to happen for you specifically is, it's like a road is being opened. A blockage is being removed on your sacral energy, your ability to create and like obtain residual wealth. That's being, I heard, so it's like that pipe is being blown. So whatever this event is, it may start off where you don't know why this had to happen, but it had to happen. So like whatever You remember when people were kids and they would make like spitballs and they would put it in a straw? That's the vision that I had, like a spitball in a straw. And that straw was like clogged. It could have been manifesting and making you very moody and cranky as well. Trying to make you feel hopeless, but it's like, and those two major chakras, the root chakra and the sacral chakra, that blockage, that spitball gets removed. And whatever that spitball is, it was working against you. Trying to get stability back, your finances on track. And then you're going to realize who's really on your corner, who's really fighting with you. And I feel like all that time with that spitball sitting in that pipe or that chakra area, blocking up those two major cords, connections, you were fighting alone and off your own strength, off your own back. Like, you strong, but you had to face this reality about something. It feels like something may have been harbored. Someone may work at the port or like at the border. But harboring some type of resentment was working against you. It's almost like a physical manifestation of competition, strife. Who's going to win? Who's going to get this? Yeah, it was creating imbalance. So someone's about to have, they rooted to the tutor, heal. That's what I feel like here. I heard sit down, be humble. All right, so someone's being humbled. So they went through a humbling experience and they were given some insight on what they needed to heal so they can stop having nightmares, worrying, over obsessing and over worrying about funds, finances. Look at the spirit coming through with this healing light. Okay. You have victory, door to value, and achievement. That is black and white. Okay. Literally, that is so black and white. You can't misunderstand that. With the right people. This is your present power. This is endless possibility, but you got to really seize this present moment. That's what I heard. But it was difficult to do that because someone wasn't able to feel. Something about feelings here. They held their feelings back or suppressed them. Something happened. So when this event happened, it allowed someone to feel optimistic again. Like, okay, I feel optimistic about something being successful. I feel like this is possible. Some of you, this is going to manifest in a dream, where your dream may come up in your mind like parables, okay, or a lot of symbolisms. If you dissect the dream and you break down the different, whatever you see, you write it down and you Google and research what those symbolisms mean. And it's going to reveal some type of encrypted message for you. And it's going to be while you're taking a rest, a nap. You may start to feel like you're tired in the middle of the day where you just need to take a quick nap. I heard I'm a lover, not a fighter. On the road to success, taking the high road. On the road to success, road to El Dorado, you're going straight towards your north node. This is strong north node energy here. So some of you gotta have north node in Libra, north node in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or north node in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also seeing Virgo and Cancer strong. I heard yin yang twins. Yin yang on this thing. Someone could be like bump into some music. I am seeing that. I wanna know if he really loves me. I wanna know with every single. So somebody wants to know. If you get married, I don't see you inviting a lot of people. Or if you renew your vows, or you have some type of event, I don't see you inviting a lot of people. And that's what's going to make them mad. They may not tell you. Someone's also mad that you're not going to a reunion. Okay? They feel like, well, why do you think you're too good to go? Because Taurus don't want to go. Like, you're not trying to be around certain people. Some secrets is coming to the light. I heard step into the light, Caroline. So Tyler Perry, Medea. Okay. Someone's mother may want to say like, oh, I will offer to pay for you. Just come. Someone's mother is being messy. How do we get the same court cards? We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups twice. From two separate decks. Y'all see that? I'm seeing a final judgment call. I heard hear ye, hear ye. See? The King of Swords twice. And then the King of Cups twice. Someone's guarded and defensive. Defending their turf or their territory. Someone's very territorial here. There's a lot going on secretly, what you don't know. I'm also picking up like a conversation. A coming out party. Someone may be having a coming out party. And they're like letting their family know, like, this is who I love. And it's very healing for them. They feel like they accomplished something they thought they would never be able to do. Spirit, what is this major event? Let's see. Spirit, can you show me exactly what is this major event? What is this great achievement, this event here that you need Taurus to know about? What is this event? You live and you learn. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. You live and you learn. Letting go of something. So someone is giving another person advice and they're reminding them of how they have achieved something really great. And they're telling them, like, allow this to develop. Someone's developing or they're having some type of growth spurt. It's a milestone, a major achievement. I also hear with this moon card, this is making me feel like ancestors as well. It doesn't really it's not giving me this energy of people. It's like the dead, like I said, specific people from the dead. Like something's being unearthed in this reading. You live and you learn. Something is out of your control. It's time to let it go. Prediction. Something is too predictable. You need to be more mysterious. Your ancestors or your spirit guides or whoever these energies are, strong masculine energy, not really a lot of feminine energy. They're telling you that you live and you learn. You need to be more secretive about your next move or what you're planning to do. Non-verbal communication, sharpening your skills. Okay, I feel like before somebody, their ears were plugged, they weren't listening, they were distracted. So someone here was very distracted. Okay, very arrogant, very selfish, very distracted. But like I heard a pimple, so something popped. Yeah, someone's pride. Someone is, this doesn't feel like your energy, Taurus. This feels like someone you're dealing with, or two different people you're dealing with. And for others of you, these are strong masculine spirits that are helping you achieve something. Your charisma, becoming a smooth talker, mastering gift of the gab, where to direct your willpower. Oh, wow. The healing light. It's not a bad thing. It's a positive thing. So what you don't know is you have a lot of masculine energy around you. Their differences, they're different, but they're same. They're going to give you some type of strategy, a healthy way of dealing with something, how to be successful, not be so defensive, right? Towards someone, and not be so territorial, how to be more fluid. That's what I heard. Something about fluid energy, how not to be so defensive and guarded and rigid, because there's a rigid energy here. If you want something, there's a way to go about it. And not just be like a hothead. Or boastful or prideful. Because that's playing into the game, right? And I feel like, yeah, that's playing into the game. So like, for example, for those of you that know, let's say you get pulled over, right? And a part of expressing your, go that way. Don't ask me. Go ask him. Go ask daddy. Go ask. Sorry, y'all. That's my son. Okay, so what I was saying was, yeah, the example that they gave me. Because I'm seeing someone get pulled over and their pride, you know, speaking up for yourself, saying what you do and don't have to take, things like that. I feel like it's a strategy, it's a plan to dictate you, for you to like say, I don't have to do that, or I don't have to do this. And then they're like, boom, I got you. So technically, by playing into the game of giving them the opportunity to feel like they have that much power over you to dictate what you will and will not do, it's like you playing into the game. But they're saying like you have way more wisdom than that. You know what I'm saying? Then to let rage be your only outburst. You know what I'm saying? Then to let reaction be the only way you respond to conflict. You know more than one way of doing something, but I feel like this way stems from you feeling like nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. But that's also a plot as well. That's like falling right into a trap. Knowing your self-worth helps you control that narrative, helps you be in control of yourself and how you react to situations. And by you responding differently every single time to these events that may be disruptive in your life, you're mastering. It's like self-mastery. And you're like, you thought you was going to trick me. See, you thought you were going to take my frequency off. You thought you was going to trap me and lock me up and throw away the key. So someone is very good at finding a way out of situations. Very crafty energy. They know how to find themselves out of a situation. They know how to get themselves out of a bind. Like very royal energy here, like crown, chosen type of energy. Yeah, look. The only time someone can trap you is if you play into the game where you feel like a victim. And that's a part of the game of life. Someone could be playing the board game life or chess. You're playing chess, not checkers. So it's like you could see the whole plot. But for a long time, someone here would intuitively know it, but because they were so stubborn, they would ignore it and just fall into the same trap over and over again. Become a victim, become a victim, become a victim. Rather than living and learning, they let whatever cards they were dealt be the thing that hinders them. But not no more. Someone is really healing that aspect about themselves. Like for real. I heard for real this time. And they're going to be like very blessed, financially abundant. But that was kind of a way how they kept you stuck. And I was talking about this yesterday. What was the name? American Horror Stories. Like a lot of symbolisms in the convent season of American Horror Stories. I think it was the voodoo doll girl. She went to the hotel, right? But I feel like she was stuck in the hotel and like doomed to continue playing this game at a table in a hotel, right? Just follow me for a second. She had to play this game in a hotel, and that was kind of like she could never leave the hotel. No matter who tried to get her out, only she really could get herself out. So I don't know if Papa Legback told her exactly what she couldn't hear, or hear herself telling, her own intuition telling her like how to get out of the hotel. Because truthfully, she walked out of there, but she kind of set herself free. She had to remember who the fuck she was, though. Like, you can't be stuck somewhere unless you give them that willpower. You give them the willpower to say you're stuck. You give them the willpower to say that you can't overcome certain situations. Giving away that willpower is you stepping out of your divinity, okay? You not having the inner knowing of who you are. And as a character, I feel like she kind of represented, like that wanderer type of energy, trying to figure out where they belong, trying to find a home, trying to find their place in life. But she also was struggling with her own personal beliefs, but then wanting to be accepted by one culture and feeling like alienated from that one, but then having, a relationship here with this culture. But at the end of the day, she was like immortal, essentially. Like no one could kill her. Only she could kill herself by binding herself to these life experiences and allowing for herself to feel like a victim. So in these situations, it's no different if you decide, you know what I'm saying, what type of lifestyle you want to have. No one can make you feel or restrict you from experiencing a wonderful life unless you feel conflicted about who you are on the inside. That's what becomes your puppeteer. That's what becomes the dictator of your life. Because you place the value of being accepted, you place the value of being loved, you place the value of whatever the game is. But when you stop participating in the game, you stop allowing anyone to dictate how you play it, how you win it, how you experience it. And having guilt, resentment, harboring these things. No, I got to stand up for what I believe in. I got to defend this, my turf, my corner, whatever it is that you are holding on to or trying to hold your own. Then you will become like chained and balled to a chair playing a game in a hotel of your mind. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. It's like your trap. So the good news here is reestablishing your self-esteem, your self-worth, remembering who the fuck you are, and then the roads will be open for you again. And the access has always been granted to you since you were born, okay, since you were a child, because you are a descendant. Your access is always going to be granted. You are a chosen person. The route some people may have to go in order to obtain certain things that you receive intuitively, that ain't meant to be your life experience. It comes directly to you. You have a direct relationship. I feel like it's the people that you care about, and you're trying to ignore all of this stuff. Like, it's the people that you care about. You know what you want. You live and you learn. I told y'all I'm seeing someone get married, but it's like only you and your ancestors are there to witness it. People that are on your side are there to witness it. Not everyone and their mama, okay? That's just the visions that I'm receiving. So we have eternal love. It's through consistency. Consistency assures repetitive victory, or something about consistency, and your optimism assures you your independence. It assures you your sovereignty. All these things, you don't have to worry about it because you know that is granted to you. You know there's going to be something that you achieve, but it does come through consistency. And for anyone that dropped the ball when it came to you in regards to that, they're going to learn a very valuable lesson about their lack of their inconsistency. Merit making and vows. I told you there's some type of vows here. What is going on? There is something else that I am missing here, and I feel like I'm missing it because it's a secret. Somebody in your energy continuously like fumbles the ball. And I feel like it's because of what they're trying to achieve. Like it's where they place their worth. You know what I'm saying? It's pride. It's also entitlement. It's like a lot of force. But then that would be like a lesson as well. either way, I do feel like whatever this is, whatever you're quarreling about, whatever the differences are, you standing your ground, Taurus, despite who comes in and out of your life, is exactly where you're supposed to be. Because I feel like you're meant to tune something out so you can tune into something else. And I'm seeing like a lot of different like roots like sprout a whole bunch of different leaves, and eventually you have trees, and then those trees becomes rows of trees like vines growing and overgrowth. So overgrowth as well with all of the harvest of luxury that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. It's a positive thing. So it's like your spiritual team is saying they don't care who feels like they're entitled to you. They don't care who feels like they've been there longer. They don't care who feels like they are owed something. At the end of the day, your ancestors, your angels have awakened you. You have learned. You have gained this. You have profited. This is your baby. This is your sweetheart. You're their sweetheart, and they're going to defend you at all costs. So they don't care who comes in and out of your life. But they are utilizing some of these people in your life to teach you a lesson, Taurus. And I feel like the lesson that they're trying to teach you is how to read the minds and the intentions of people. And through these conflicts, right, of these differences of opinions and everyone having their own, wanting what they want on top of what you're trying to do for yourself, it's like your spiritual team is utilizing those as like classmates, or you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, exhibit A, let's see how he or she handles this situation. Are you going to sacrifice your independence? Are you going to plan accordingly? Are you going to be intentional? Are you going to stop doing what you said you were going to do? Are you going to overgive? Are you going to allow them to learn on their own, or are you going to start solving problems for people? Because I feel like you are a problem solver. You like to focus on solutions, not problems. So when people come to you with problems, you like to ignore it. And I do feel like you're not meant to necessarily give solutions, but more or less see something ahead of time. You're someone that receives a lot of premonitions, predictions. This is about you trusting that intuition despite what someone might be telling you through your ears. They could say they want to be with you for the rest of their life, right? Forever and ever and ever. But consistency and action speak louder than words, right? Just like you gave consistency and you put in the work. Unless you're trying to be in control of their actions and carry that burden yourself and be the one that's giving them all the answers, telling them what to do, reminding them to wake up and brush their teeth in the morning, shit like that. Unless you want to take that stance and be stubborn, they want you to realize that doing that, technically you're the person pulling the strings. And when you stop pulling the strings for that person, you're going to see that it was your energy all along that was keeping them afloat. So in this space, they're telling you, ain't nothing wrong with listening to it. Ain't nothing wrong with letting them say what it is they want to say. But it's through that conversation and whatever they say during that conversation where you start agreeing. Okay, you start agreeing in a way where you don't know how to let it go in one ear and out the other. This is for my Tauruses that struggle with letting things go in one ear and out the other. You start formulating solutions based off what they tell you where it may be difficult just for you to have a normal conversation with random people because your mind starts automatically producing resolutions. But I feel like you do it to avoid confrontation. Like, you can't eradicate negativity. All right, that is false news. Okay, trying to eradicate something off the planet is control. And this belief that every single person you come encounter with has to be fixed is a controlling issue that will eventually control you. And you live and you learn. So a part of your delving, as you're delving into things, your developmental process is like letting it come in one ear and out the other. Like, receive it, release it. Don't hold on to it. Don't harbor it. But someone's very good at giving their perspective to you, and they will continue having conversation with you, right? Like playing chess, not checkers. They will have conversations with you, dialogue with you repetitively. But if you pay attention to the rhetoric, I feel like it's uncomfortable for you because you want to give a wise answer instead of a raw answer. Raw, real, and uncut. And that really sucks because the way that society is going nowadays, everyone's so super sensitive, right? What they don't want to hear, they're so super sensitive to the point where they don't want to hear certain words. They feel like the entire world should stop using, just eradicate it from the dictionary, things like that. And I feel like that's the space that I'm seeing here as well. I'm seeing like a L shape, like a knight. A knight in shining armor. No one's coming to save you. There is no knight in shining armor. You are your knight in shining armor. These blessings are meant for you. These events and achievements are meant for you. They are tokens of reward on your journey of adversity, your journey of conflict. How you resolved it, you earned the wisdom, and therefore it is your fortune, your reward. But nobody is like, your spiritual team is not going to allow anyone to come in just because you guys are in a relationship or just because you guys are married or anything to that nature, or dating, for them to come in and start dictating to you how you're supposed to live, move, spin, breathe. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not meant to be groomed, prepped, or propped on anybody's shelf. That's how I feel. That's the message that I'm getting here, is because you woke. So knowing how to also be able to identify or recognize that on this planet there is the spirit realm where there's the dead from that realm, but there are a lot of walking people that are still dead, and they're going to come in and out of your life. You're going to walk past them. You're going to engage in conversation with them, but there's nothing to defend yourself against. And if you start trying to defend yourself against and stand your ground and explain yourself of why you are the way you are, why you think the way you think, you're not in alignment. You're showing your hand to your opponent that this is an area that's weak for you, that this is something that triggers you. And with that information, they'll use it against you. Even your romantic partners, they're saying like, don't get comfortable. Even your romantic partners that want to love you for the rest of your life and they're willing to do anything, at the same time, at any given moment, you step down from your crown, okay? You step down from your chair, they're going to try to run your shit. They're going to try to run your business, run your home, run your life. And the gender does not matter. And yes, it may be true for some people, okay? Where they're waiting to find their empress or their emperor. But for you, whoever you are, male or female, it's like you're descendants of a bloodline where male and female were both held a king position. You understand? So it is custom. It's not uncommon. No one can control you. So neither you or this partner, y'all can't control each other. And when y'all try to implement control tactics over each other, then y'all become defensive. Then y'all have to heal from whatever was said, done, or experienced. So y'all just can't control each other. Defensive and guarded and all that energy. So this is what the angels want you to know while you're starting a new beginning somewhere or at something. 3 of Pentacles. I heard commune. So something about communing. Now here is some earth energy. Finally, okay? This is what you've been refusing to see. Loss. What have you lost, Taurus? What have you lost? What is the lost energy about, Spirit? Wrong deck. Okay. What is the lost energy? Feel like someone took something from you? What have you lost? What's this lost energy about? Collaboration. So you may lose certain friendships or relationships in order to enhance your financial, you may have lost other backup plans, or you feel like you lose out on certain networks, certain relationships that you could potentially build or have built, because you have collaboration here. So you're losing out on collaborations, networks, people that could help you, enhance you, and grow when you close yourself off energetically to friendships, relationship, being open, free. And it takes people, okay? It takes having an open perspective, being able, open and willing to unite and work with other people. It's like teamwork. So you don't have to be a do-it-all. Like, I got it. Some of y'all may need an assistant as well. I'm seeing an assistant, so you don't have to handle a lot of the responsibilities by yourself. There's also a loss where someone may be feeling like, oh, you collaborated with certain people and they can't get over that in connection with certain people. I feel like that becomes like a planned way to get you to become insecure about where you stand when you're looking back on situations based off of, oh, okay, so someone wants to make sure that they're the only one. This could be you, Taurus, or someone else. Like, I have to make sure that I'm the only one, or they're the only one that has access to certain things. It gives someone like a false comfort where like no one else can come after them, like solidify something. That may be what someone wants to do to help. They feel like it'll help them feel better. It'll help them feel like if we got physically married, no one else could ever be with you again. Or if we had a child together, no one else could ever take you from me. It's a fear of losing. There's someone here has a fear of losing the other person to something or someone. And I feel like they're trying to really temper and tame this aspect about themselves because it disturbs their peace and what you guys could manifest together. Yeah, it's like a monkey on someone's shoulder or a monkey on someone's back. I just keep hearing no backup plan. They want that comfort. Like there is no other alternative so they can feel stable, but that's a false security. Wanting to know it all. You leave no flexibility for living and learning. So someone's about to conquer some type of chip on their shoulder, mental, supernatural irritation. Like I said, there's a spitball about to be released out of someone's ass. Okay, someone could act like an asshole. Fate. Daydream. Okay. Here we go. Fortune telling, eternal life. I'm also picking up this energy where someone like consistently or routinely checks on another person to like see who they're talking to. They consistently check on their energy, but I feel like they do it with like fortune. I said fortune cookies. I feel like they do it with like tarot, or they do it with and they use it in a way they're strategically trying to. It's like someone works on someone in secret. There's a lot of mess coming up in this moon energy, y'all. So bear with me, okay? There is someone that works on a person from where they are. So they're doing things. Okay, they could be lighting candles, doing spell work, setting intentions. They're in it strategically to win or to get someone, create. And so what they're doing is they're manifesting a physical disturbance in someone else's life because they feel possessive over someone. Okay? This other person could be married or getting married or trying to live a life or trying to do right by themselves. But this other energy off in the distance here believes that this is their person and that this is who they're supposed to be with. So they send them like energy, supernatural energy, where its intention is like bring this to like come to me now spells, love spells. They can be like a very strong manifester where they just where they could just lay in their bed and ponder on someone for hours and hours. And then they consistently and routinely pay for readings or get readings done to see if the energy is picking up and it's affecting and disturbing that person's home and making it hard for them to function at work or make money because they want them. So they're puppeteering in someone's life and then sending them these subconscious messages through the ethers that they would be so much happier, so much more luckier, so much more blessed, bribing them pretty much spiritually with promises of money, wealth, stability, all these different things if they come right back to them. Someone also may be going to like a Babalawa, a shaman, a witch. There's different modalities coming up in this reading. This feels like a lot of masculine energy here, though. It feels like war of the egos. Who's stronger and who's weaker type of energy. And it's like toxic masculinity in a way, where they're just throwing around blank shots energetically. And I feel like they've been warned. Like I said, they could daydream long periods of time, fantasize at work. They may send these love spells type of projections and cause them to fantasize or daydream at work on a life they could be having outside of their own. And it is a trap. Okay, all along is to get that person to be so disgusted with wherever they are, whatever job they're at, whatever relationships they have, and to call them back towards them. I also pick up this energy for some of you. I'm picking up like either a stepfather. This could be an ex for some people. There's a lot going on here, but I do feel like it feels like cancer on cancer. You know what I'm saying? Cancer on cancer type of action. Moon energy, because that's the major arcana that we have in this reading. It could be a father, utilizing their son. I am seeing that energy. And like encouraging them to go after what you want, get what you want. But the way that this person is doing it, they're not telling them that I put a spell on you, and now what you think you want, you are my prisoner. Somebody is trying to like let's get a group home, or let's move. Like, I don't know if it's like a boys club or a guys club or something like that. So someone is telling like a very wise energy. Who is this King of Swords energy here? Apology. Someone wants an apology here. Illness, or someone could have been affected by mental illness here, and they want an apology. Somebody wants the truth to come out, and it's like until the truth come out, they won't stop disturbing someone. What is this truth, though? This could have been conversations through text message or like emails or DMs. I'm picking up strong DM energy here. Someone feels like they lost money, or they were taken out of the game too soon. But they want an apology. Oh, this is so confusing. Spirit, hold the connection here. We have self-love and harmony. Somebody wants you to focus on yourself, self-love and harmony. Introvert. So you can tap back into yourself. Somebody may want for you to receive an apology. Someone knows that you're fragile. Or whoever this energy is, they feel like you're fragile. They feel like you have a tendency to always forgive people. So they're saying they don't want the apology. They want you to see this about yourself. That you have a weakness for giving someone multiple opportunities to disrespect you. Like you need some type of confirmation Okay, you need some type of confirmation from a spiritualist or some type of confirmation in order for you to confirm that you're done or you're not going to continue doing something. Like receiving signs from the universe just ain't enough, or receiving certain messages just ain't enough. You need to like know. I feel like what's going on here, someone has a very disturbed person around them or people. And it's like multiple people here. This is showing me that you're on a self-love journey. Okay, libation, donation, pray, religion. Some of these things that maybe don't even belong to you. I heard guilty by association, casualties at war. They don't even really belong to you, but they're around you. These could be etheric chords, because I don't strike. You're not striking me as someone that has a lot of people around you, but it's like etheric chords. And you may be stubborn, like, no, I don't have to do that, or I don't need to do that. But yeah, I feel like when you ask for clarity about what lies beneath, what aren't you seeing with this moon energies, a lot is going to come up and it's going to be revealed in dreams. And these are just going to be confirmations of those dreams. It's going to be vividly different for you, for every person. But there is a conclusion here. You're going to realize or come to the realization that about something. But what I see here is it's like 10-year cycles. A lot of things happen in 10-year cycles. Someone could be in their 50s. I have 60s, 48, 35, 27. There's a decision here, like a final judgment, a final decree. And the peace is going to be restored. Clarify this right here. Yeah, there is someone tricking here. There is someone tricking. There's some tricks. But I feel like they're showing up as like manifestations of something that you really want. But there's a mask. Okay? There's a mask. They're showing up as manifestations of what you want. But in reality, it's just so they can get more libations out of you. Someone has a trickster energy around them. Someone feels like it was unfair. You know what I'm saying? Because someone daydreams about you, but they feel like it was unfair of how they lost you. So they want you to believe that you're going to always be someone eternal in their life, and they want you to have that. This person wants you to be alone for the rest of your life. They don't even want to be with you or X, Y, and Z. They just don't want you with anyone else. They feel like y'all are supposed to be alone for the rest of your lives as punishment. This person they are affecting themselves mentally. They feel like it's like this. Spirit, show me with this robbery and eternal love. I'm telling you, they're manifesting to keep you mentally stuck, mentally trapped, unable to move on from them, but they do not want anything serious. They don't. They just want to know that you ain't going nowhere. Okay? They want to know that you're not going anywhere, that they have you tamed, tempered, that you are under their love spell. You are what they call it, there's a saying that they have for this on the internet. It's called slang. Pussy whipped and dick whipped. That's what this person wants to feel like you are. They don't want nothing else but that. And then the moment that they, make you think you love them, then you dip on niggas. Okay, so that's what this person's intentions is, to make you think that they love you and then dip on you. But they want to dip on you once they feel like you have eradicated all the other options. There's some power struggles going on out here underneath in the dark, but it's coming to the light. They want to know that you have shut off all your other options and that you're just waiting, loving yourself, doing nothing. And then they're going to come in and then they're going to tell you sweet nothings. And the objective is to make you hooked on them, hooked on phonics, hooked on stupid, whatever that it is that they, and then they're going to manifest off of you. Okay, I heard Stepford wives. So someone wants to turn you into an Autobot, a robot, Decepticon. What in the Transformers is going on out here? Sheesh. Okay. And they feel like you were supposed to help them build something. You were supposed to help them manifest. You were a big, shiny opportunity. And you gave your love to someone else. So it's spite here, it's vengeance here. This is someone that you've been on a break from, or you don't even talk to this person. But someone is definitely either you left a trail of heartbreaks, or there's multiple people here. 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They won't rest in peace until you're trapped under their illusion, under their love spell. It's like someone's a Black Widow out here energy. They like to do this to people. They like when people feel like they can't think for themselves because they're so intoxicated over them. They like to have that type of willpower over someone, to feel like they're in control of multiple people. Okay, like a sadist or a sadistic type of energy. So I feel like your ancestors are going to let you know, put you up on game, your spiritual team, on who is really who, where it's really coming from, what their objective is, how they're robbing you. I'm also seeing, like, if you recently left someone or you stopped dealing with them, this doesn't feel romantic. It feels like someone is either going off to school or they're growing up. They feel like they're entitled to you coming back. Like, they're supporting you enough to get you to, like, school or get you through college. And they're expecting you to come back and take care of them. They're expecting you, like, I raised you, I gave birth to you. Your job and your responsibility in life is to come back. And that's still a parent figure treating someone like a profit, like an investment. Okay, they could be a step parent. I'm also seeing that somebody may sometimes play like they're sick, or play like they have something going on, just to get someone to check on them, or just to get someone to, it's something on that person, just to get that person to, like, are you okay? And they're like, no, I'm hurting. Their objective is to, like, get people to attention seeking, get someone to ask them more than one question, so they can sit there and be like, no, I'm fine, I'm hurt, I have this victimhood. And you may not even want to listen to that or hear that. You may be telling them, like, you live and you learn, it's nothing too serious, whatever. But I feel like a lot of these people are fated to experience certain things, and you're not meant to save them all. And that's just the reality of it. And there are some of these people are portraying themselves to be like the perfect image of what you probably would want in a person, or they're like, I just felt dizzy for a second. So it's like they're like doing some woozy type of energy on you, making you feel woozy. Yeah, someone may want to do that to you as well, or they tried. They were trying to trap you. That's what they were trying to do. Yeah, that's what they were hoping. Somebody was hoping that they was able to trap you. Here I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person has a fear as well. So this person fights their own demon of, on one hand, they wish they have these dark thoughts of how they wish they could do this to you, like just chastise you, discipline you, for not behaving right while you guys were in separation or whatever, or not just sitting there waiting on them to get their shit together or figure out what they want. And then on the other hand, they may be making you feel like, oh, they're such a good person because they don't want to sleep with you or they don't want to be sexually involved with you. The reason why they don't want to do those things is not because they really have that perspective. It's a control tactic. It's a strategy to it, because that'll trip you up, right? Let's say you're the type of person where you're not used to someone not going after what they want. Someone not going after what they want, but because they're insecure, they have to make you desire them. And if you don't desire them, then they go back and forth with like, oh, I should have knocked them up, or oh, I should have done this extreme thing to them to make sure that they couldn't go nowhere. So they have like these good and bad thoughts in regards to you, and they don't like that you moved on, but they feel like they want to make sure that if they did come back around, you would accept their apology, or you would still, like, they want to feel like you still got a crush on them. It feels like a very immature person that wants to just make sure that you still crush on them, or you still have love for them, or something like that. It's a page, for fucking crying out loud. What the fuck can you do with a page? Oh, look, mommy, I drew a picture today at school. And then you say, oh, that's so sweet. That's the most that you could do with this energy. And they feel like whatever they possessed within them is something immaculate. No. It's Sesame Street. It's Goo Goo Gaga. You'd be better off going to the sex store than fucking this overgrown child. This energy here. The insecurity is it reeks, it stinks, like it physically smells. You know what I'm saying? It's a mind game. It's a mind trick. Because they're insecure little girl, little boy, or same sex. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Six of Swords. So they're like, oh hell, you're that's not what they want to hear. So I feel like whatever call that they do, the truth is that they're just trying to disturb what you have going on, or what you will have going on. For some of you, for somebody here, this person is going to knock someone else up in spite of you, moving on from them, and that is going to be like their own karmic lesson that they'll have to experience, being an opportunist to sadist energy. Okay. And even when they mature, they're gonna see how much work it is, how harboring those emotions fuck them up long term, and all they do is go from point A to point B, and they're like, why did I do this? Reaping what they sown. Why did I do that? That was so immature. But that's the emotional response when they feel like they can't possess. So a lot of these energies are possessive people. They're stubborn people, people that don't listen. They're hard-headed, selfish, okay? Very arrogant, boastful. And they don't even realize how it got a hold on them, but they will realize, because what life is going to teach you. It's nothing personal. Hell, I'm sure, Taurus, you had to go through the same life lessons of learning how not to be so rigid, learning how not to be so stubborn. Um, Collaboration. Somebody of you at work. Justice. Three of Swords. Whew. Yeah. What's disturbing someone's peace here? Events from the past. They could be trying namaste. I'm not bothered, but someone is doing spells. And I feel like it has something to do with someone else not liking their choices. Three of Cups. I do feel like someone is just trying to look at it like a good time, not a long time, but that is still like denying. They're not listening, that they got feelings that they need to process. Listen, when karma comes here, this is weighing a person's heart. Just forget what they say. Their intentions is what's reading here. So they can say anything out their mouth, but Spirit's revealing to you the intentions of these people. Their true intentions, what you don't know. How they literally think 1,000 ways to end Taurus. Get them back from feeling hurt from karmic experiences. So and it's the opportunity to get your emotional investment. Wow. You live and you learn. Didn't I say 10 of Swords? Some ain't gonna end well. It's not gonna end the way they think. Wheel of Fortune. It is not, because like I said, whatever lies someone is doing, whatever sabotaging, whatever spite is being cultivated in the ethers, these people are going to fall on their own sword. They're going to become doers of their own iniquity. And I feel like you're going to realize that you've been there long enough, okay? And you're ready for your abundance. Live and you learn. It's like they want you to feel like, if they can't get you to feel like they wasted your time, Taurus, then they feel like they haven't done their job. If they can't get you to feel like you are counted out, missed out, and you're feeling their pain that they once felt, then they feel like they haven't succeeded at satisfying that itch, that rage. So they're going to try every single way to figure out, what is it that Taurus loves? What is it that's Taurus' weakness? How can I rob Taurus of what they really, really genuinely want? If I never know what they want, if my sex isn't enough, if my money isn't enough, if me talking to other people doesn't bother them, what really hurts? What's your sweetness? What's your soft spot? For some of you, they've tried to come after your children. They try to come after different things to try to make you feel like you were less than. And for others of you, this is an even bigger wheel that's spinning on your life journey based off of who you are on a soul level. And all of these life experiences were created as the illusion, and the people and players that are playing in your life was in, like Trinity. You saw Matrix, right? What did Trinity do? They gave her a fucked up deck of hands, right? And put her in a cryostasis state of sleep. Death card. Awake but dead. Where she had to experience this everyday mundane lifestyle. That's like hell on earth, right? So what do? They use non-active players to make her feel guilty about her choices. And that lie ain't gonna work over on you. 777 here. The divine is saying, just when they think they got you figured out, you transform. You are a pioneer. You are a trailblazer. You have a very wise council of spiritual beings. You never miss your target. You shed your old skin like like taking a bath. That's what it feels like. All right, I heard thanks next. Thank you next. And this is why it's going to always feel like a loss if you lose someone like a Taurus. It's going to always feel like falling from grace. Okay? It's like you're the bringer of karma. You're everything wrapped in one. The Hermit. And like I said, solitude. In solitude, you're going to receive all the answers that you need. That's what I heard. You're going to refill your cup, and the people that's been depleting you and blocking your chakras, that's about to be removed. Okay? And all your wishes in your new environment, like you get to move on. Like, you let go. And I don't feel like they're saving you from anything. I feel like they really allow you to go into this experience thoroughly. So this time, when a situation comes back around, the energy don't consume you, right? The loneliness don't make you feel like you're doomed to live a life of nothing. It really empowers you and helps you remember who the fuck you are. You are a pioneer. And don't let anyone make you feel like the fact that you are the fucking, that you bring the table, the chairs, and every fucking thing, that is a them problem. That is not a you problem. That's how I feel. Moving on. Like, your move on game is strong. You know how to stand up for what you believe in. You're determined. You have the stamina. You know how to hold your own. You take the high road in situations because there's no need to sit here and go back and forth with someone about what it is that you want to do. It's either you're in or you're out. You're up or you're down. You're good or you're bad. It's real. Like I said, it's black and white. But as someone that is super in tune to like energy and frequency, your mood and being able to decipher and discern your energy from other people is super important. That's how adaptable you are. That's how powerful your mind is. So of course, you're going to meet nothing but people that want to imprint on you, and manifest off of you. And I feel like you and somebody else has that same ability. All right. And I feel like both of y'all are being made ready through these life experiences how to deal with these mental, emotional, and physical dis-eases over your life and your blessings. So let's get the closing message. Okay. This could be twin flame energy for you. This could be a soulmate energy for you, divine counterpart. It don't matter. But it's building from stable ground and not the rocky. I heard Rocky Balboa. I don't know. Maybe someone watches that. The rocky grounds that you may have started on. So we have Tortoise, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Taurus, I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I'll see y'all back again on Monday or sometime during the weekend for the next 7-day prediction. And if you are interested in coming back for the Taurus show, I didn't do it last week, but I will be doing the episode this week, so you can come back around, I'm gonna say around 4 p.m. So like 444. Let's start on the number 4. It's so synchronistic. So yeah, 444. Meet me back on this channel today for the Taurus show, and we will dive into our usual episode segment. All right, I love you guys. Bye.